Good day everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm actually going to be talking to you guys about the equipment that I use on a daily basis during load shedding and just to teach English online. So without wasting any more of your time, let us go right into it. Okay, so if you're living in South Africa, you probably know that we are currently in a season of load shedding, and that can be really detrimental to just your lessons because it's such a stress having to reschedule. I was literally sick and tired of that, having to reschedule, cancel lessons, and you know, all the time having to write the message, oh my goodness, I cannot afford or I can't attend a lesson today because of load shedding. Just irritated everything out of me. So I decided to actually do a bit of research as to what it is that I can use to ensure that I do not reschedule lessons no matter how many times I get load shedding in a day, because currently we get load shedded. I don't even know if this is a word, but we experience load shedding 3 times a day. So the first thing that I am going to show you is the UPS that I use. So this is the UPS that I use. For instance, oh crap, something fell. So this is the UPS that I use. I hope you guys can see it. I hope it's not upside down. So yeah, this is a Gizzu UPS, and I got this from Takealot. It was $999. I will actually link I'll put the link below. This has been so helpful, guys. I cannot explain. I need to make sure that this is fully charged so that it can last me for about 4 hours, and it really does go for about 4 to 5 hours. And what I did was to literally read the reviews before I actually bought this, because a lot of people actually vouched for this one, because I don't want to buy anything that's just going to be a scam, especially because this whole thing of teaching online is kind of like my bread and butter, kind of like. So I had to ensure that I get the best quality UPS as possible, and this has been such a good babe to me. You need to ensure that your voltage output matches whatever device that you're going to be plugging this into. So that's where this document comes in. I really do recommend that you read this. You know, most people do not read their manuals, and for this I really just didn't want to make any mistakes, because with the reviews that I read, they did say if you are not careful with getting a UPS that actually matches your voltage for probably your router, for instance, because I'm using it mainly for my router, my internet router, which I will show you in a later bit. I had to get like the amount of the voltage. So for instance here, it had to be 12A. It had to be 12. It's 12, 8, and no, it's 12, 9, and 5 volts, right? So I had to get a UPS that is suitable for my router so that I do not damage it in any way. I'm going to read it out for you, just the T's and C's that you need to look out for, and the precautions, the warnings that you need to look out for. They do say that please ensure that the combined power draw of connected devices does not exceed 36 watts. The maximum output of connected devices must not be exceeded under any circumstance. Failure to adhere to this warning may result in damage to the unit. So that is damage to your Gizzu or your UPS, but also damage to your router or your alarm system, or you know, whatever device that you'll be using your UPS for. So I really do recommend that before buying the UPS, read through the comments, read through the reviews, and also do a ton of research and look at the back of your router as well to know what type of voltage output would correspond with your UPS. So that's a very important thing to look out for. But this has helped me so much because, as I said before, it does last for about 3 to 4 hours maximum. And in order for you to see if it's fully charged, you would have to put the power on. I'm going to put it on for you, and you will see that it is actually lit green here. So you will see that there's like percentages here. I don't know if la bona, I really don't know, y'all. Just let me know if you can see. But the bottom lights here just represent the different percentages. So there is 100%, 75%, 50%, and 25%. And then here on the side is the amounts of voltage. So one is set on 12% and the other one is set on 5%, on 12 volts, and the other one is set on like 5 volts. So that's okay. Now I'm going to show you what this UPS actually comes with. It comes with 2 cords and 2 pins that you can use. So that means that you can plug 2 devices at the same time. So it comes with this cord over here, right? Of course, it comes in packaged very nicely. It comes with 2 cords like this, and then you would have to like, let me show you. You would have to like plug this into here, and then you connect the other end of this cord to your router, and yes, then you've got this working, and it will last, and it will not have any disturbances while you're teaching online. So these are the 2 pins that the UPS also comes with. So it's 2 cords and 2 pins. I'm going to call these pins for now because I don't know the name, but yeah, these are the pins that you get with it. And then yeah, the other thing that I'm going to show you guys is the router that I use, and talk more about the internet connection that I use. This is the internet router I use, and my internet service provider is Telkom. As you can see here, it is the Huawei. Yeah, I've been using this for like over almost 3 years now, and it's really good. So for instance, let me show you where is the cord. Like I explained before, if you are going to be plugging it in, this is where you'd have to like plug in the cord for your UPS. You can just plug it over here. And something else that I saw recently, which is super cool, is that, you know, let's say your phone is dying in the middle of nowhere, you can actually use this router. I don't know if it's also with other routers, but this is just what I recently discovered, is that you could actually use this UPS socket over here, USB socket, sorry, this USB socket over here to actually charge your phone. So I think this is such a great thing. Because then should you actually have, you know, like your phone dying or something like that, and you do not have a power bank, which is what I'm getting into, then you can just use your internet router as your charging source, and it makes it amazing, right? So I kind of like that. Now, talking about the power bank, I use this power bank right now. It's currently charging my ring light because my computer is about to die, so I'm using it to charge my ring light, as you can see. And this is the power bank that I use. I've literally been using this for over 4 years now. Wait, 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, for over 6 years. Oh my goodness. And it's literally still strong. It's still working excellently. It also has, you know, 2 sockets. It actually comes with a USB cord, but I cannot find it right now, but any other USB cord is still okay. And you can literally charge 2 things at the same time. As you can see, there are 2 sockets here, and the name of this is Thunder Power. I don't know if it's sold in stores because I actually got this from an ex-colleague of mine. So yeah, I bought it from her, and it was like around 100 rand, 150. I'm not too sure. It was pretty affordable, and it's been working so well. So I would say invest in a power bank that can last you for a long time, even during the lessons. Should your phones be dying, or maybe your ring light is dying, then you can just, and if it's like a USB kind of ring light where you can charge your ring light via a USB cord, then this would be a really great thing to have. The other thing that we can do, see here, is that this actually over here, this actually, like, it becomes blue. I just like, I don't know, I bought a kettle because when it went on it actually turned blue. Well, I asked my mom to buy the kettle because it turned blue, and I like that. But anyway, more, you can see that it gives details as to how much percentage battery is left. So right now it's on 31. It actually gets to 100%. So it also gives information in terms of how much voltage output is going, you know, the voltage output that's current right now. So I think this is a very, very good power bank, guys. It's really, I like it. So yeah, I think the other thing that I'd like to stress right now is, you know, when you are in the middle of load shedding, it is very important to remember that you don't necessarily have to have your camera on when you're teaching lessons. The most important thing is you are conducting the lesson. I've really explained to most of my students the situation. I've explained the situation to most of my students, and they absolutely did not mind, you know, having to conduct the lesson without a camera on. And sometimes it's not due to load shedding, but connection problems from their end or my end, and they would rather prefer to have the camera switched off. So if you just make them aware and you let them know, I think they wouldn't have a problem with conducting an entire hour class without the camera. I'm trying to check if I am leaving out anything, but just for sakes of the sakes, man, have this beauty, guys. This is like a moonlight, and like what it does, it lights so nice at the back. Let me show you guys. It has like this effect. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It might be ugly ones. I don't know if you guys can see. Like, it has such a nice moonlight vibe. Use this a lot as well in my lessons sometimes to just create like a nice ambience, you know. So I kind of use this a lot in my lessons. Okay, no, not in my lessons, maybe with my lessons with kids, just to add that fun effect, you know. I don't know if this is fun or not, but to me it is. And I also got this from Take A Lot. So it was, I think it was less than 200 Rand. Everything that I've literally spoken of today, I will put the links. If I do have the links, I will put the link in the description. Yeah, guys, that is literally it for today in terms of the equipment that I use, not only load shedding, but on a daily basis in my lessons. And yeah, if there's any questions that you guys have, can I just switch this thing off? Okay, so if there's any questions that you guys have and you really want to know anything else, you can just really drop those down below in the comments. And to everybody really that's just been interacting with the content that I've produced prior to this specific video, I really do appreciate it. I am seeing the responses. I am seeing the you know, just how impactful this content is to you guys, and I'm wishing all of you guys the best of wishes. To those who are, you know, starting for the first time on Preply or italki or whatever teaching platform, and you come across this video, I only hope that it is you know, a piece of content that will assist you and help you in some way or another. So thank you so much to everybody that's already subscribing, everybody that is liking, commenting and sharing this content with their peers. I really do appreciate it, because my goal honestly is to just share what has been helpful to me, but also to see this channel grow in leaps and bounds. And I really do appreciate it. Until the next video, I will check you guys out, and God bless. Goodbye.